Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Hey, we are live. We are at Photobooth Expo 2017 here in the lovely city of Las Vegas. I'm John. This is Lori. We have been around the grounds. We've checked out a lot of stuff. What's your thoughts so far with the first day of Photobooth Expo?
It's pretty impressive. Nice numbers. It's been kind of a cool show.
It's now for those of you who haven't been following what we've been talking about with Photobooth Expo. I can make sure my mic's on. There we go. This is just photo booths. This isn't like a DJ convention where they have some photo booths there and they have the DJ side of it and there's different things. This is all just photo booth. So we have seminars going on. We've got an exhibit hall setting up. And it's like 3,000 people are going to be here.
Yes.
Crazy.
This morning, in fact, they have 2 rooms with fabulous workshops and different type of seminars going on, and there were lines waiting to get in both rooms, and I think there was a lot of people.
Oh yeah, there were probably 300 or 400 people in the line lining up about 20 minutes before the event started. Plus the line for the registration desk, which was right over here, went all the way out back past the concession stand. If you're familiar with the West Gate, it was from these. There were probably another 400 or 500 people there. Then some people picked up the things yesterday. So I mean, it was all just lots of people here.
Yes.
So we've gotten a chance to, one of the things you guys are going to want to check out is the exhibit hall. And we're going to be doing a walk around. We went through there and walked around a little bit already, but they're setting up.
Yes.
You saw a couple of cool things in there. Kind of give the people an idea of what we're going to be showing them tomorrow.
Lots of variety. There's a lot of variety in there. Of course, there's some that are still setting up, but there's just some really neat photo booth ideas and different things out there that freestanding type little deals and just a lot of cool things.
It's things that I've not seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been to the show before, and we've gone to the at DJ Expo and what have you. We've seen different ones, but there's the one that we just saw a few minutes ago when we were in there was the one that actually follows you as you're walking past. It tracks you, and then once you turn and look at it and smile, cheek, takes the picture.
Yeah, she said that you can actually program it so when it sees your face, it will take pictures. So if you have your back turned, it won't take pictures, but if you want it to, it can take pictures throughout the whole day where it's getting everything. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, you also have the feature of either having now with the technology where they'll send the photo right to your cell phone now.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool way to be able to make a marketing list, really, is because now you're going to have people check the cell phone messages there in case we're having issues, Jeremy. If there's anybody at the bottom saying anything, I just got a message here. If everything's good? Looks good. Okay. But yeah, it's the way to be able to have that where you can go and have people text that photo themselves, and now I've got their number, and I can send them hey, you have a lot of fun? Don't forget, this is my company. And
right.
That's going to be a big part of everything that they do and everything they're talking about. So right now, we've got Seminar Room 1, Seminar Room 2, and they're just, I believe, finishing up in the seminar rooms. They can't hear us. They can't hear. Is it too quiet? Yeah, we can't do too terribly much with volume, unfortunately. We can't adjust that because we're doing iPad. Okay, so we'll have to just hold it a little closer. Yeah, it's good, Jerry. I can see it bouncing up there. It's just we've got to probably talk more into the mic.
Okay.
What's that?
No better. Good here. Matt says good here. Day and night DJ says no.
Interesting. So yeah, but they're about 30 seconds behind us. So they will be. So we'll just keep going. You guys might have to turn it up a little bit louder because this isn't like the office where we have complete control over all things audio. Yeah. Good. So we're good. So we're good with that. So tomorrow. Today was just seminars and setup. Tomorrow at noon is when the exhibit hall is going to be going live. And what I'd like to do is we're going to try to go in tomorrow and do a live stream through the exhibit hall. And we do have enough bandwidth the way it's looking. So that'll be something we're going to try to do. And that should be, we're going to shoot that about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Vegas time. So that would be 1 o'clock East Coast time. Seminars was today. Now, Jerry got to sit through a couple of seminars, and she doesn't want to be on film because that's Jerry. She just doesn't want to be there. But we actually got to sit in a couple of them today. Yeah, we'll put her right on the spot, and she'd be like, we got to sit through. Mitch and Vicky when they were up on stage, and what's kind of cool about it is that this year's show compared to 2 years ago when I saw some of it is that they're really giving some good business information compared to a couple of years ago, everyone was just learning about the gear. And now they've evolved to the point now where you were talking sales and connecting with a client. From their presentation, what kind of stood out for you from their presentation today?
Mitch actually did a complete, where he had a bride contact him about Photobooth, basically texting as far as, and he basically showed and shared one of his text messages where from the initial contact and to actually find out what the client is looking for, to kind of give them a spin versus just how much their price is, and finding out more about what they're looking for, so you can give them, so if you have like say a huge number of options to choose from, that basically you find out what they're looking for and give them a choice of two, so they either take A or B so they're not so overwhelmed, and try to kind of pre-pick the package that fits what they're looking for.
Yeah, and I think the concept of what Mitch and Vicki were talking about today is really basic 101 sales in many ways, but they were able to put it in a perspective for us as DJs. For those of you who are DJs out there, it connected with us. And if you're a photo booth operator and doing that, it was common sense, but a good reminder. And of course, if you haven't gotten to that point in your business, it was great information, because it was like, for some people, it was like, wow, I never thought of that. You could see the lights in some people going on as they were going in and talking about that. Jeremy, how are we doing? Are we okay? Everything's good out there. So. Oh yeah, I don't know how to switch that on the iPad. There might be a way, and unfortunately, it isn't. So yes, we're at the.
So is my shirt backwards?
Yes, we're at the. Yeah, the Opioto. I was going to say, it's not going to sound good if we pronounce it backwards and such. So, now, Jeremy, we're going to have Jeremy step over here. Jeremy, why don't you pop in here a little bit? Now, you went through and you guys were just in the exhibit hall.
I was just in the exhibit hall now. So it's a lot larger than last year. Last year, tons of booths, but this year there's even more than last year, which is fantastic. A lot of guys are still setting up. We're probably about maybe 30 to 40% set up right now. For new stuff, I didn't have a whole lot of chance to talk to anybody. I just kind of walked through because I was looking for you guys, and here you are. Yeah, but I checked everything out with basically setting up, and yeah, everybody's at about, like I said, about 30 to 40% set up right now. So by tomorrow morning, when we go through do our walkthrough, perfect. But yeah, a lot of booths, a lot of new booths that I didn't see last year at the show when we were at the Southgate. So.
Yeah, this is one of the cool things about it is the number of people who are in there that are just our first time here. We're so excited to be here. I mean, we were hearing that as we were walking through. And then there's some companies who have been here. I mean, I can't think of the software company,
Darkroom.
Mm-hmm. Darkroom, they're going to be showing version 3 at the show here. So that's going to be kind of a cool thing, because a lot of you are using that software, or people have had questions about that. So really excited to be able to go and talk to them tomorrow about what kind of things are new with what they'll be presenting here at the show, because this is the time when they show you the updates and things. So really excited about that. So today's seminars are really kind of about basic sales and getting your business started. Tomorrow they're going to be talking a little bit more about how to use and getting some of the sales things, and then, of course, the exhibit hall is going to open up, and that's going to be crazy time.
Noon tomorrow. Yep.
And we should have our video. Again, our video should be going live. We're going to try to live stream this. It's not a link you can hit, so you're going to have to go to youtube.com/discjockeynews at 1 o'clock Eastern, and it should show up somewhere in there as the link, and then you guys can click that, and you'll be walking around the floor with us and showing that. And for those of you who are watching this at home, and if you have little kids, this is a trade show, and when we're going around, I have heard F-bombs dropped, and I'm just apologizing in advance. It's not from us. We try to refrain from that, but sometimes when they're setting up and something happens and then you hear, so just be a little careful if you're going to watch this at work tomorrow, because that video, because that could be kind of ugly. So.
Let's see. Anything else?
There's going to be some cool stuff going on tonight.
There is.
They've got some different events that they've got it, so attendees can go to, and we may get a chance to check some of that out. But it's been a long day, because we've been down here checking things out, checking out the exhibit hall, and just doing a lot of cool things of watching this, getting in the seminars. Casey was on stage, Alan Berg was on stage talking. There's social media and websites and really connecting and selling in this new digital world that we have.
Absolutely.
And if you've watched some of our videos when we talked to these guys, some of the same things that they've been giving to you on DJN TV each and every Monday night, we're hearing the same things up on stage, which is really, really kind of cool. So, I wonder if I can steal Mitch and Vicki for just a second. Yeah. Thanks, Jeremy. We'll go. So Mitch and Vicky are over here, and they're shaking hands and kissing babies. And yes, they are not mistaking those two. That's right. That's my only joke I've got. I'm a one trick pony here. Jeremy, you want to grab the phone just to make sure that everything is going there. So hey, there they are.
Hi.
So we are live right there.
Hey.
So now if I stand back a little bit, Mitch stands forward a little bit, and Vicky stands forward a little bit. There we go.
It's more bars in more places. Did you get that
So
joke?
I did. I
Okay.
got
At least you're the tallest one here.
I am.
You
Sorry.
are.
It makes me feel bad now. But we're streaming live, and we've got like 4 people watching, so we're pretty excited about that.
Awesome.
Yes, cuatro persona.
So we'll try.
Mitch's audience only gets up really, really early in the morning
Yes.
to
That's
watch
true.
live Facebook videos.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Live at 75.
So you guys were up on stage earlier today.
Yes.
So what was it like being up and speaking in front of an audience full of photo booth owners?
It was awesome, I think, and to be able to share knowledge with them and help them grow their businesses. Because I'm a boother as well. I have 2 booths that I own with tailored weddings, and so sharing that experience and having been in the photo booth industry for 8 years now, it's been something that was awesome to be able to share some of those same principles that we apply into the business today with the photo boothers. It was really cool.
For me, I think it was really fun to be in front of a targeted audience. We do a lot with the DJ community, but yet Mitch's book and our Facebook group that we run are called Sales for Event Pros. And so just to be reminded that the principles that we teach are transferable. No matter what type of service you're selling, no matter what your niche is in the industry, you can follow the same steps, you can follow the same process. But it was a fun challenge for us as presenters to make sure that we were doing our best to deliver a presentation that was tailored, pardon the pun, to this specific audience, and really making sure that we were bringing our A game and keeping the examples and the information relevant for photo boothers.
Yeah. And that was one of the things actually I really appreciated about it, because I was kind of watching. It's like, okay, are they going to break into talking about the DJ side of it as an example of that? And it's like, wow, they did a really nice job of
I think
keeping
the
it.
closest we came was asking by show of hands if anybody owns or anybody offers another
Multiple
service
services.
Yes.
besides photo booth. And I think I said something like if you offer photography or DJ entertainment, but that was just more so I could gauge the audience and know how to proceed in that next segment.
And it was an
But-
interesting split. There was about 45%, I
Yeah.
think, that was probably, offering different services. So 55% that were strictly boothers.
Yeah.
So it was an interesting split to see today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that it was. It was interesting. We've talked about a lot of the concept of what you guys were sharing today and the shows and off air and
Sure.
such. And it was interesting watching the people in the room as they're hearing this for the first time, and all of a sudden you can see lights for some of them kind of click on, because we've got such a wide range of experience in there.
Yes. A lot of range of experience. You got guys, we just talked to one gentleman here who got some great nuggets, and he runs a DJ Trivia, a photo booth franchise, and also a DJ company out of Pittsburgh. And he got actionable takeaways, but yet we talked to other people that were literally just brand new in the industry getting started, and they're like, light bulb ping.
Yes.
Well,
Which
I
is
could be
awesome.
honest, it's also fun to be in front of an audience that people that didn't necessarily know us before.
Yes.
They're not people that are coming to see us because they're our friends and they feel obligated to be in there.
Oh, you have your fangirls.
They were people that showed up because
Lori's a
they
fangirl.
wanted the information, and they stayed because they were getting the information they were looking for. So for me as a presenter, that's the validation I'm looking for. I mean, yeah, I love having my friends support me in the audience, and that's fun, but they're not my target audience.
Right.
My target audience is to get my message to new people and connect with people that I haven't met yet, and encourage them in their businesses and in their education for how they're growing in their own business. So.
Yeah, and it looked like, again, the people were connecting and watching and paying attention. And it's so odd, because I'm still from that old school where when I first went to these things, we used to take notes, pen and paper.
Yeah.
I still do.
Totally.
I
But-
totally still do.
And now it's not only...
They have these things called iPads.
Yeah, but even that, they're not doing the iPads anymore. You guys would put something
They're
up
just
on the
taking
screen.
pictures.
They're taking
Pictures,
pictures.
yeah.
They're taking pictures. So if you said
Yeah.
something that wasn't on the screen, they're like probably...
Yeah, they have no idea what it was.
But
so.
boy, once you put it up on the screen, it's like, click, there's another one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But they miss it. To me, you need to engage, actively engage in the presentation, because there's things that we offered for what I would consider strong, actionable content, and other speakers I heard too.
Yep.
But they weren't on the screen as a slide per se.
No,
It was
and I
related to
don't
the slide.
want to. I don't like being in the audience when someone is reading me their slides,
right. Don't-
and I'm
yeah.
not going to do that to somebody else. I
Don't-
won't name names, but there was a presenter at a show I was at as recently as last week, And halfway through, I said, I don't even need this presenter here. I know how to read all by myself. Tell me a story. Be real with me. And that's the way I like to consume information. And that's what I try to deliver for my audiences.
Everyone's different how they want to consume, but I definitely feel as a presenter, you need to be engaging enough to capture the audience and keep content moving and not just read off a slide deck.
Yeah.
That's death by PowerPoint is a real and a bad thing.
Yes.
Slides are there to keep us on track and to support the message, but they should never replace it.
And yes, unfortunately, as you mentioned, we've seen that before, where it has been, they're reading again, and they can't even read what they wrote. Man, what's up with that's what,
Or it's misspelled.
Yeah, are we back? Jeremy, check the feed. Okay. Hang on, let's see if it'll pick up. We had an app crash. If you guys are able to see, it says that 18 of you are there watching yet. So if you guys can see, we're not sure. Can you see the chat room? Turn the phone and see if the chat room is there. Turn.
Looks like it's good now.
Hey, yeah, we are.
Yep, you're good.
Anyway, that's what happens when you have an app crash on your iPad. So anyway, we're back. We'll let you guys,
Okay.
because you guys are going to go and have dinner and have a wonderful
We
evening.
got to prep for tomorrow's
Yes.
workshop. So we
And
have
you've
to
got
do. There's no
Every
rest
meal's
here
a working meal.
at this point.
Not quite as chaotic as we've got like 10 minutes before a show and then we have to go change all the slides. That was
Well,
That was lunch.
That was
We've
lunch.
been
We
there,
took
done
care of
that.
that,
It's
and
all
that was
good.
good, and we're all good now and moving forward. So,
Yep.
well. Vicky, Mitch, thank you for being on,
John,
and
thank
you
you very
guys
much.
go have a wonderful evening.
you're a rock star. We love you. Thank
All
you,
right,
John.
catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So we are again at Photobooth Expo. That was what happens when you're doing a live event. Sometimes they will, and then sometimes they're gone. So yeah, kind of crazy. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being with us. We're live here again from Photobooth Expo here at the Westgate in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a walk through the exhibit hall, which is just through there. It actually just starts beyond that. There's a exhibit room, and then there's kind of an extra area just outside that, and that's what we're going to be going through everything tomorrow. Now, the first year I think it took me 25 minutes. Last year it took Jeremy 45 minutes. They're thinking it's going to take close to an hour to an hour and a half tomorrow. So we're going to try to start that at about 10 o'clock this time, which would be 1 o'clock Eastern, and if it takes me an hour and a half, so yeah, you guys will just have to plan if you have the time. But we're going to be doing that live streaming from the exhibit hall tomorrow morning, 1 o'clock Eastern. So I was hoping to catch Rob. He was just here. Rob, you got a second? Can you come on over? Okay, we're going to get Rob, who is the producer of the show. We're going to have him come on out here for just a minute, and then we're going to wrap things up because we want to kind of get an update from him on what's been going on here and his thoughts from the first day, because this is kind of a big thing, and he's put a lot of time into that. So, Rob, come on over. We are doing well. We are live here, and we've got our little audience watching. First off, day one is in the books. Kind of tell us what all we had going on here today.
It's been an exciting day. We got a new venue here, lots of new exhibitors, and tomorrow we're really looking forward to a fantastic show floor.
I've been hearing great things from people who have been in the seminars and such. They've been just sucking up knowledge today from both rooms. It's been a really fabulous day that way.
Definitely try to up the game, and I'll find the feedback from everybody. But so far, I hear good things. The speakers have been great.
In the exhibit hall, we did a little bit of we didn't do much of a walk around because it's not set up yet. But boy, that's a huge room you've got back there.
It's 30% larger than last year, and it's more than double what we had the first year. So the industry is still growing, a lot of excitement. People from 45 different countries are coming down, and we have actually exhibitors from every continent except South America. We've got somebody from Africa, a few people from Australia, a few people from Europe, a few from Asia. They're all over the world.
Wow, very, very cool.
This is the third year.
This
for
is
the Photobooth
third
Expo.
year, so just in the infancy, and it's growing that fast, that quick.
We're trying to plan. It's going to be here once again, the 12th to the 14th of March. But we're just trying to plan what we're going to do to expand or whatever next year.
Yeah, for space, because yeah, you've got two
we
beautiful
have-
seminar rooms right now, and that's
We've got some room for expansion here, and hopefully that's where we'll find out 2 or 3 weeks after the show. But it is in the plans to expand again. We hope.
Exactly, and it's again the excitement that you've got. You're seeing people walking through, and they're just excited to be here, and really they're looking forward to those doors opening tomorrow at noon. Is that when that opens up?
12 o'clock tomorrow.
So we're going to try to again do the live stream for you guys at 1 o'clock Eastern, which is 10 o'clock here. We're going to try to shoot and do a walkthrough. You think I can get it done from, let's see, 10 o'clock to, I got 10 o'clock to noon to get it shot. You think I could get through?
First year it took you 23 minutes. Second year it was 43 minutes. And wait, how long do you think it's going to take?
I don't know. See, I'm giving myself 2 hours.
Well, I mean, based on, I think you'll be at least an hour.
Well, we'll give it a shot. I'm hoping that we can
Make
get
a lot
everybody
of
there.
stops, and you'll hit the 2 hours.
Yeah, we'll go and give you guys as thorough of a walkthrough as you possibly can, because there's a lot of great stuff. So again, give us the dates for next year's show for those people who are watching and want to come and check
It's
it out.
March the 12th to the 14th, Monday to Wednesday again. And once again, it's going to be right here at the Westgate. But once again, there are extra ballrooms and things like that we can expand into. So I'll be, getting the feedback from the show and all that, and we'll see. Definitely, the show is set for the 12th and 14th right here at the Westgate. It's just a matter of where we expand and what we do, and what we do to make even better next year.
Awesome stuff. Photoboothexpo.com is a website, so you guys can go check that out. And if you're not here, make plans for next year, because it's a good-looking show, and we just started. It's going to be awesome. So, Rob, I'll let you get back to her. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. So, gang, that's pretty much about it from Photobooth Expo 2017 Day 1. We're going to be back on tomorrow, again, in the morning, and then we're going to come back tomorrow evening. And then tomorrow evening, we'll be able to give you more of an in-depth look on the exhibit hall. We're going to look at the exhibit hall, but we're going to be able to tell you more about some of the products. And there's some cool products that Lori and I were just talking about a few minutes ago. There's other cool things in there that we haven't had a chance to really dig into, and we're going to do that tomorrow. So looking forward to that. And again, thank you guys for watching. And 1 o'clock tomorrow, we'll see you during that exhibit hall walk around. This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News. Thanks for watching.